Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. The best way to debunk a dating coach. You know what? And even though I've said several times I'm a sex coach, I'm still get called a dating coach. So hey, whatever. As long as the money keeps flowing. But one of the things is you get a lot of guys trying to debunk whatever style they got. Whatever particular dating advisor, or even a guy who calls himself Red Pill. You always get somebody trying to come against it. And you know what? That's fair. Let me say that again. That's fair. If anybody has a style or they presenting something, especially if they present it with money, there's no issue with you criticizing it, coming against it, or even trying to debunk it. Real talk. But here's the thing, though. You want to be successful in it, because what I've noticed with a lot of people when they come against, whether it's body game or, some other style, whatever, or method or whatever, the thing is somebody will say, that don't work. But based on what? At least give a specific reason. Like, even though I put dating coach in the title, I was going to talk about the body game. So I'll use that for an example. If you're going to say, body game don't work, or you come up with some stuff, okay. If you want to debunk it, tell me how much time you spent in a gym. Tell me how much you changed your body, and tell me how much that still didn't work. And when I say change your body, did you change your body? And then even then, that's just the base. So tell me that you read my books, checked out the webinars I've done, which a lot of them were on reading women, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Because remember, I don't present everything publicly. Indeed, I'll make it easy. Just tell me, show me that you did body game and it didn't work. Let's just stick with that one thing. And in 21 years, I've yet to have that. I've yet to have someone. And that's just that part, because anybody read my books, Nice Guys and Players, I don't really emphasize body game. I talk about it. I emphasize a holistic package. But in 21 years, I've yet to have one person in a critique say, oh, you know what? I did all this. I followed it word for word. I didn't see any changes. Which, quite frankly, surprised me, because, quite frankly, my stuff ain't for everybody. And that's fair, though. That's fair. Because what I said one time before, every dating philosophy really needs to fit your personality. My stuff might not be for you. But tell me, if you're going to debunk it, not even what you've seen, that you put it into practice, it didn't work. Because the best way to do it is to say, you know what, I did this, I paid everything, but it didn't work for me. It's just that simple. Because one of the things I'm seeing, wait a minute, y'all. Hold it. Every time I get to this space, I gotta try better with this. Look, one of the things I've seen is people will say, well, that don't work. It's like, okay, based on what? Indeed, there's been plenty of times. Wait a minute, is this dude gonna let me through? Apparently not. Okay. Thanks, baby. Anyway. There's lost my train of thought for a second. Anyway, there's been plenty of times where people, they'll say, well, this don't work and this won't work. Oh, I say, and they throwing out theory, but I say, okay, did you actually do what I said do, or what anybody said do? And if the answer is no, it's like, well, how do you know? How do you know it doesn't? You from the outside looking in, ain't you? You didn't do the work. It's like a martial arts style. Somebody say, well, that martial arts style doesn't work. Did you actually train in that martial arts style? Because there's a lot that goes on I don't care what it is. It's not even just getting women, but a philosophy for anything. You really don't know anything until you experience it directly. And you actually worked it. You actually tried it. you know. But see, you got a lot of people, they want you to prove to them that it works. Like, in fact, I'll tell you one time, somebody hit me up and said, well, prove to me that your stuff works. You know, and I ain't feel like going into all the studies and all that about the body. I just said, dude, I don't have to prove shit to you. For one simple reason, I ain't hard selling. You can take it or leave it. You know? And my thing is, I've yet to have somebody who took it come back to me and say, nah, this didn't work. I always get one thing. Always. Actually surprised me. There's like, hey, Rom, damn, man, I've seen a difference overnight. And that's just the basic. That's just the basic. And we ain't even get into the other stuff I get into. Like I said, like my main thing, and I don't get into it as much publicly. You know, I don't get into it as much publicly. I get into it more on my Patreon and definitely more on my Raw site. But just reading the women. I've had dudes, I gave some clues. I gave some specific clues, and guys have come back to me and say, damn, Rom, you're right. Damn, Rom, I peeped that too. That's why I always say, go out there and don't just take my word for it. Go out there and try. Go out there and try. Because I have no fear of someone trying. And if it don't work for them, I'm not going to be upset. Because especially since in 21 years, nobody's come back and said it. I'll just be like, oh, okay. Well, you do something else then. There's some other guys who are giving some good philosophy. See what works for you. You know? And that's the thing. That's what I say. And that's, you know, you got some people got some issues with them. But let's be real. A lot of people have some issues with guys they consider dating coaches. It's more jealousy and shit. You know, and they get mad at these guys for what? All these guys is doing is presenting something. You either take it or leave it. Don't get mad at them. Somebody is working for somebody. You know, find what works for you. If a particular style don't work for you, look for something else. It's just that simple. You know. Everybody can't be like hardcore and extroverted. You might be more introverted, so you got to do some different shit. You might have to work on your bait a bit more, you know? Or you might be very extroverted as shit. You just might have to, work on keeping it under control. You know, everybody got something different. See who resonates with you personality-wise, resonates with your personality. And that's a key thing. But see, you get some guys come against it. Like, let me use the body game again. I'm like, you know, seriously, let me use the body game. I mean, damn. Forget what, you know, you see and everything. I know why it's worked. I know why guys have told me it's worked. So it's like, okay. And then other guys have done other styles and everything. It's worked. So I'm like, okay. That's all you need. That's all you need, you know? And it's like, and see, here's the thing. If you do it, hey girl, hey, good love, body rocking. Anyway, if you do it from a place of like experience, like, cause you get some cats, they talk about, well, we want to, we want to debunk them. Okay, do it from a place of experience. Say, all right, I did it. I did what they said. And it don't have to be body game. It could be some method. Like some people might give a method or something. Okay. Actually employ the method, document it, and then say, you know what, went out and did it. I didn't work. I did everything word for word, even got coaching on it. It didn't work. That's how you do it. And and like I said, that's fair to do. Like everything I'm talking about, that's why I always say, I'm gonna keep saying this. Go out and apply it. Go out and apply it. And then present. And if it didn't work exactly what I said, please tell me what went wrong, everything. Because then maybe I might need to adjust how I'm teaching it or something like that. That's why I don't have a problem with it. But I haven't got that. I'm surprised because I'll listen. Because then I say, oh, okay, maybe I need to add something to it, or take this away. I like getting feedback. In fact, One of the things I like about what I do and the things I talk about, I get consistent feedback. I just constantly saying, you know what, Rom, I've improved. I love that because it's letting me know. Because trust me, I still got those science fiction novels that I can write and fiction novels. You know, I had left doing all this for a while. People were pulling me back in. And I'm speaking for myself when I said that, but really with, talking about like just try it out, but everybody should want that. Everybody should want that. Indeed, if you think about it, even though I said body game is just a foundation, that's the free shit. And my stance is if you just do that, nothing else, you're going to improve. Now, you're going to get like supermodel of the world? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not, really. Because one supermodel of the world is in a certain environment. That's a whole other level of the game. But are you going to improve? Is the woman going to stop a bit when you approach her? Or even give you a look? And if you get that, hey, isn't that an improvement from what you've been doing? But I say you got to do the work, though. You got to try. So, anyway, that's all I got for now. That's all I got for now. I'll get back with you. And, this one of those videos, I don't know if I started anything or anything. You know me. I just say what's on my mind. I say what's on my mind. That's the beauty of being sovereign. I don't have to, my tongue is free. So, anyway. I guess that's all I got for now. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.